Hello everybody, hello, welcome in. I'm Aspen, all-driven VTuber, and we're continuing our playthrough of the Roottrees Are Dead. Welcome in, everyone. I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Get some coffee, sit back and relax, and we're going to be trying to piece together more of this complicated family tree. Also, hey Cypher, welcome in. Congratulations on getting a first today. And yeah, the throw. hello, how are you doing, Cypher? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, we're continuing this game again. It's pretty interesting. It's basically just like so the overview of the game is essentially you are working as a cyber sleuth detective to piece together a complicated family tree after the root tree. I think one of the fathers of a big company, basically, a very rich family, and his 3 daughters, shown here, all die in this perfect plane accident, and so now they have to figure out who to give the inheritance money to, right? So your job is, this is before like Wikipedia. This is like 1998. So you have to find who's who, you know, what's their relationship to the state, and figure out where the inheritance will go to. And it's a lot more complicated than it seems on paper, because this goes back like 4 generations and a huge amount of people, like 50 people in this tree alone, and a bunch of dead ends. Bunch of other people that don't matter in the tree, so it's a lot to put the piece together, and you have to use the internet, like Google searches, but like search specific key terms and find articles and stuff. So it's very interesting game. Also very confusing sometimes. So you can really pay attention to all details. Been a week for 24 hours now. I don't know if I'm good. Oh, 24 hours is a long time. Hope you can get some rest, Cypher. If you're not feeling too good, I hope you can sleep a little bit. Yeah, I usually don't stay awake for that long. That's pretty long. All right, we're gonna continue. Yeah, I hope you take care of yourself, man. So try not to oversleep too much. Try not to go without sleep for too much. I mean, just tilting a Hollow Knight? Oh, is that why you've been like marathoning it? I haven't played Hollow Knight in a long time. I played it off stream a while back. I can't say how oh, what's this? Oh, that's just the notes and stuff. Interesting. It's been a while since I played Hollow Knight, so I know it's pretty difficult. It's a lot. Actually, did I explore my apartment? I don't think I ever did. Can I call? What is this? Mystery Comics. Oh, it's cute. Notorious Montjoys. I wonder if this plays into the story at all. I don't think it does, though. Look, we have a Game Boy. Little Game Boy color. Original Game Boy. Interesting. Can we turn TV on? No, we cannot. Alright, so we're gonna continue on now. Now about the release date for Silk Song, finally to finish the game. Fair enough, honestly. I should probably do that at some point. I should probably make schedule a playthrough of Hollow Knight. It'll be fun. Although I'm really not that great at Metroidvanias. Alright, what are we at? We're at 12 out of 18, right? Okay. Let me check the settings 1 second. I don't want full screen, I want to do window mode. Save changes. It's better, I don't want it to go to max frame rate. Alright, let's take a look at what else are we taking a look at right now? Unknown name, unknown occupation. Oh yeah, so if I remember correctly from last time, we were piecing together some people here, about like the Roottrees, this couple here. I don't think they got something wrong here. And I know these are the pictures of these two with the sons of Wind Roottree. And then I know that's this. I don't know the occupation for her. And we don't have the picture of Elias, so we have to do more. This one, I don't know if it's correct either. So yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of time to kind of everything. So who's complicated from your brain right now? Yeah, it's kind of complicated. It's actually not too bad. They walk you through it, so it's not too hard. But yeah, it's a lot of people. It's a lot of connections. You can also ask the Robert Ducky for help. When the diary entries offhandedly mentions a relative appearing in a publication, you can track the article down. The comment is in a life between words complaints. Okay, I needed something. I needed to get a little hint. But let me lower the frame rate a bit. 60. This gives a little stuttering a bit. We'll do complaints, okay. Everyone has something to complain about. Let's look for an article. Starlet? What else would it be? Relative appearing in a... Starlet is by what though? Would it be in periodicals or would it be under just search? Okay, there we go. New periodical added, Starlit. You know, it's a tabloid with a focus around famous actors and actresses. Didn't go much on any of the aspects of filmmaking or Hollywood news. Okay, so now we know about the magazine, but can we... Okay. Keywords. Oh, should we use her name? Gwyn Roottrees. Okay, so Gwyn Roottrees. Gwyn Roottrees was often starlit. Most mentions were around the time of her divorce. With Dave from Wild Bill Williams. The gossip is speculative, full of tabloid stereotypes. Some of it focuses on when she announced her divorce. She was also announced she was pregnant again. I mentioned the rumor with Wild Bill. Well, affairs with the heartbroken. The interview from earlier, mid-1957, she was asked about her last name. She answered, "However, her name was undeniable. My grandfather constantly preached on the importance of family names, honoring them. My father decided to bless me with a famous name. There's nothing wrong with Cornwall. A Roottrees has power. My husband similarly goes by Wild Bill. It's an infamous name he purposed for himself because he didn't have the benefit of being born with a famous one. But Wild come after the alteration of Williams is incredibly memorable. Where although we relocated to Paris and then we love to keep with my husband, since the start of the exclusive for both of us. Wild Bill and I have a child on the way and we're sticking to Roottrees for a last name, not Williams. We also plan to lean into alteration. That's why alliteration. That's why we honor both our family names for the next generation. Okay, so wait. Cornwall. So Gwyn Roottrees, right? Which is here. Is it Cornwall? Wait, let me look at it again. So Cornwall is okay. So her dad, right? Her dad, usually they take the dad's name in the marriage, but because Roottrees had more fame, she took Roottrees as the last name. So her dad is something Cornwall. I guess Linus Cornwall. Okay, so we got that one, which doesn't really matter. This doesn't matter at all. The small ones of that picture are not really a part of the family tree. They're just like unrelated. But her is Wild Bill Williams, which is her husband. The famous one. Not Williams. Wait, I don't see Williams on the list. Well, Williams. Yeah, I wonder. I wonder what his name is. You could do a Google search on Wild Bill Williams. You'll find some information on website about old films that are not available on VHS. That's not where organized. And your search is broken, but you can get to individual pages. Your search engine. Wild Bill Williams was the leading man from non-notable movies in the 1950s. Orchard is the Great. Okay, there's another thing here. Put an individual information about that film. He approached Marilyn Monroe at a party and she was already aware of his reputation. They turned her often. Okay, so he was born in France. If we search, I guess nothing will show up, right? Yeah, it doesn't show up. Okay. What if I search his name here? Oh, Wild Bill Williams was mentioned many times throughout the lifespan. There's these three specific passages that stand out. First mentions one of his roles, one is his real name, Walter Forsythe. Oh, I had no idea that would be his name. It sounds nothing. Walter. There we go. We got it. Alright, we got his name. Second interview, doesn't mention her name, determine the context talking about Roottrees. I apologize to all ladies. I'm actually taken. Earlier this year, I did a friend a favor. He was directing a war movie and asked me to play a small part. Wouldn't you know it, that some of the bitch cut me from this picture. I'm just ribbing. It wasn't his fault. Apparently the studio didn't want to pay for a star of my caliber. That's the last laugh, though. I met someone. She spent most of the film crying. She was playing a soldier's wife. But even through the tears, she was incredible. No one tends to have a reputation. This one's true love. It only lies for her. Ironically, the third is a rumor that his divorce from Gwen was due to multiple affairs, including one from another actress. An American reader on a vacation in Paris claims to have overheard Wild Bill and Gwen arguing in public. She was holding a baby and visibly pregnant. Not long after, Gwen announced she was divorcing Wild Bill and she was pregnant again, giving this rumor more credibility. That sucks. But wait. Can we just search his real name? Oh. All in the Gang, like Strictly Bruce von Throckmorton, appears to be a low-budget comedy. Okay, so it's not, it's just dead end. Gotcha. So we have the name now here, but that's not what we need. We need, Roottrees Elias. We have 1, 2, 3. Okay, so after you get 3 correct, it locks in. So we have to, maybe we can work on these 3. He's a student, right? Maybe. Wolf Roottrees. Let's look at that. Alright, he's not famous enough apparently. Okay. Okay. Let's have my sister. Park referee caught these times. Okay. We have to look at the articles here. Candy. We have Candy here. Wait. Guitar vocals, right? So that's her. And then Wolf would be... Oh, hey, Sarah, welcome in. Welcome. Let's see if you figure out the I guess the names I got correct. I didn't get the their occupations correct. Okay, so what's the other picture? There's another piece of art I'm looking for. This one. Jim and Diamond on their fan club like 2 years ago. So 2 years ago, his son is listening to music. It's not, you can not be a student. Are they a musician? No, they're not. Clark Rafferty could be... Maybe he's not an actor. And he would be a student again? Lauren Roottrees, which is an old book of hers and Diary Trees. Let's look to it. Oh, okay, Lauren Roottrees. Well, this has a lot of evidence in it then. It said it mentions an old book of hers. Okay, let me look for a book. I don't see a book here. Okay, so this book, assuming. Public library. Not it. I thought this was the book name. Maybe it's somewhere else. Move your head. Oh, sorry about that. I will move my head. Let me see. How can I move it? Because it's hard to see it move it because like this. Is this better? Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to move my head, but it's hard because they put it right there. I can't move this folder. Let's see here. Clark's getting married and opinions were too young because we're 18. Yeah. So this is like a diary entry, right? I'm trying to find the saying that in there's a book that will give more information. A book of hers and one of the diary entries. That's not a book that I'm looking for. Let's see here. So I think that's the only one. There's no other books I see. Oh, there's a magazine. Okay. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm pretty sure it's on this page. This page is the most. See, 15 means it's the amount of pieces of information there is to find here. There's a lot. Nothing over there. Yeah, Swashbuckle. I did a search for it and I couldn't find anything. Could the author publish under a different name than the one you searched for? They? I don't think so. She would still be under her name because she didn't change her name. This one's Gazelle's. Well, if she married, then thank you. I've been attacked. Do you need to type in the author's name? I did. Right here. Oh, just want me to do it? This owl. Of course, this owl wants to attack me. I'm telling you, it's a coward. He just wants to admit that he doesn't want to be attacked by the throwing system. That's the real reason. You know, I get it. He's scared. Did he play more Final Fantasy 14? I was literally playing last week. The maiden name of the mom? No, but that's the thing. That is her maiden name. I'm pretty sure it is. Unless he took... Oh, you know what? No, yeah, that's her maiden name. Her mother's name is Cassell, but she took her dad's name. It's been too long, it seems. I mean, it literally was last week, so. Rafferty Jacob. Okay, so. Let's do Rafferty. Oh, never mind. That is correct. It's Rafferty for some reason. Oh, because she took her husband's name afterwards. Okay. Because I thought it was published earlier than it was, but no, it's published after she was married. Okay, now we're getting more. So it says re-released. So now if I copy this. What? No copies available re-released as X marks the spot, but that's Roottrees? Oh, so there is. Going back to the book, that was buried by Lauren Roottrees and the author of the court series. Next book, Revision Diary 10 years later. Oh, wait, hold on. This is huge. Hold on. This is actually massive. Yes, we got it. Okay, so this is actually relevant because so that book led to a sequel book that was mentioned. That was a sequel to the diary that had a shit ton of information in it. Alright, this is big. We're printing it out now. 1975, non-fiction. The version of Lauren Roottrees' diary is 1975. Unlike the original diary, it contains no pictures. There's many new passages reflecting on her thoughts 10 years later, in which it happened between releases that changed Lauren's outlook on certain subject, the Elias. Memory of the fallout has been added to your notes, as well as some other select pages. Okay, this is T. This is important for us. So it's the same cover. Okay. Diary open to an explosive incident that happened a decade between the release and re-release of Lauren's diary. So just to recap, this she is here on the tree. These are the founders, original founders. She is the second generation. The first generation's here, second gen, the new generation's called. And then Free Spirits is this generation here, the middle row. Oh, so you got Final Fantasy 14 right now? Yeah, okay. Not happening. Let's see. Okay, so let's see here. Elias Roottrees had died, and during the reading of his will, there was an audible gasp when a certain name was read aloud, Samantha Roottrees. Though Sam and her children were not meant to receive monetary inheritance, he had a stipulation that retained the rights to run the farm and any all decisions related to it. Huh. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. So she inherited everything. The actual farm. It was then that scandalous secrets came out. None of the 5 people were surprised, but apparently it's quite a shock to everyone else. Including Sam. She'd been told her parents died. Apparently Sam was the illegitimate daughter of Elias Jr. and Patricia. Oh shit. Patricia, daughter of a local street mogul, and Ellie Jr. harbored a secret romance at age 16. Being pregnant after the birth of her father, refused to let her see Ellie Jr. ever again. Her baby Samantha was sent to Roottrees. Elias later underway. The farmer known as EC. She was married off a much older man and sent away. That was ended almost. None of the next gents ever met or heard of Patricia until she unexpectedly reappeared. Now went by Patsy. If Patsy's husband died, she reunited with Ellie Jr. They married in their 50s. I remember mentioned the wedding in her first diary without knowing Patsy's history. Ellie Jr. had never taken another lover. Laura and everyone romantic quite appreciated this. Ah, okay. When Patsy and Ellie Jr. finally remarried, Elias decided that Sam should have been a Roottrees in the first place. She was not part of the clan's trust. She wanted to include her in family affairs. That's what led to her parents' social entry called Sam. Ah, okay, that makes sense now. Why she was like included randomly in there. Hello, Otis. Sarah needs tea. I guess getting the tea, yeah. I need tea. A page of additional notes and context from 1975 10-year anniversary release of the Lawrence Diary. Companion piece to get you about Sam. Clearly not the true family history, and I wrote this, and even though Sam was a Roottrees, all my doubts were ill-founded. The fine woman had the chance to grow up with us. Sam might have been a sister figure, scream whenever it was. Any of the kids are lucky to have her. The children seem eager to help the family in their own ways. Ernie Jr. been learning the day-to-day from Zach. It has been a long time since any real Roottrees was excited and interested in actual candy as Ernie. The bonus, Gwyneth has been a real green thumb of her mother and her adopted grandfather. And I'm mostly ashamed above is not figuring out all myself. Sam's a spitting image of Patsy with jet black hair and green eyes. She doesn't have the glasses that Patsy did, of course. But I guess that skips a generation. Okay. Doesn't have that covered. Explain the look on Pot's face when they read the farm's operations would pass the Samantha Roottrees, as long as she was willing. Got flashbacks when Zach was made president. They refrained it a bit to calm him down. Sam wouldn't receive any candy money after all, and was essentially inheriting the right to rule over the peasants for eternity. What? Oh. I was away from that farm for years and never met EC in person. I was referred to him as a confirmed bachelor, and suspect that's why he kept us from there. Sam had to grow up in a house with him and his roommate, Mr. Miller. Not sure Sam will ever feel like Junior or Patsy for banning her to that life, or her might never forgive them either, but even so, he was to blame more than just the two of them. She has no problems with us next gens, the palpable hatred for the 5 people in Elias and Gwyneth. I see. What kind of tea, he asks? I don't know. Get some tea. Let's see. So wait, what do we learn? Samantha Roottrees where? Under Elias? I'm trying to figure out what information I'm getting from this. Let's keep reading. Bringing back this Becky, they're really already met them. Clark's gone and remarried again. No, Roottrees ever remarried. Sure lost Jacob and been divorced. Although just before she had her second. I can't blame her for that. So when he gets to up to Starlet. Neither of us had her to get a second husband. The way it was moving, I guess it was inevitable someone in the family would remarry. Which wasn't my son. I can only wonder if Clark's apparent respect for marriage is due to a lack of a real father. I did what I could, and Lord knows LEC stepped up and helped. More than I can say for Clancy or Edward. Okay, Ellie's brother Rich Clark and Jim as brothers whenever he could. Ellie's married, she's doing fine. And Jim's married, she's solid as a rock. Who's caused that those things? But he's marrying Jane to keep her from running out of the band. Without her, if they're a wheel and mention would win last month's a trio. Still, I don't think a marriage is a secret foundation that can last. What was right last time? Okay, so okay, so Laura Roottrees is where? I think the jazzy suspense music be resisted. Lost family drama secrets in this game. Yeah, it's really nice with a hot cup of coffee or tea. It's very nice. There's hot tea and Aki. You can pour me a cup. Oh. There is no hot tea on me. I did nothing. Wait, what is so? So he is a musician, right? I'm not going crazy. He's a musician. He's marrying Jane. This is correct. The page from 1975. Okay, the biggest complaint I got to publishing my diary. How many similar names there are, and I get it. There's 4 Ellies for Pete's sake. That's why it is. Someone would say I saw Ellie in town. I wouldn't know which one they meant. My brother, my uncle, and my cousin. That's why they all became Uncle Junior, Miracle's Ellie, or Ellie C. Our family names were always unusual. Grandpa Elias was a believer in using names of each generation to honor those in the last. His father and Grandma Gwyneth's father were Edward and Clancy. Now you can see where my pop's name came from. One thing that's always been consistent in our family, though, anytime someone's a junior, they're always the firstborn son. It goes for Miracle, Ellie, or even Clan. Oh, this is huge. So, Miracle, firstborn son, junior, right? We got that already. Ellie. Where's Ellie? Junior here? Maybe? The woman, however, it all goes to the window. I think Gwendolyn got her name from some combination of Gwyneth and Carolyn, who was Elias's mother. Women didn't tend to get all mixed up as their generations went on. I guess it's cause there's no female equivalent of junior. So if you're reading my diary and confused, you're not alone. Even the government had problems. For once receiving certified mail for an Edward Clancy Roottrees, break the news that they got my father's name backwards. That's funny. Yeah, I do like looking at the whole evidence thing when you're looking when you have some jazzy music. It's very nice. Maple leaf tea? No, not maple leaf tea. Let's see. Apparently, it's the first thing fine that she ever wrote. She knows that it was for a school assignment about anger. She believes, based on the teacher's name, she must have been in 3rd grade. She doesn't exactly remember the event spelled out here, but she doesn't remember it getting in trouble. I got angry when I met a new girl who I did not like. She was dirty and did not have a pretty dress. Me and Pop walked home in town and she hugged him. We told her my Pop, she pushed me, got angry and yelled at her. Pop said to treat her nice, and she said, "Your Pop is my dad." She screamed loud in my ear. She was trying to lie to me, and lying is not a nice thing, so I pushed her too. I got in trouble, and Pop took her away. He told me, "Don't worry, I'm glad she's gone." What the heck? Oh, this is a first thing she ever wrote for school assignments. So she was 3rd grade. She was a 3rd grader. Okay. This is. It doesn't seem like it's no. This has no number on it, so this is not related to anything right now. Maybe later. The Pop is a cheater. Yeah, I was thinking it might be like an illegitimate child, but who knows? I don't think it's. All right. So, how do I know who Elias Roottrees is? Let's look up other stuff here. This is Elias, right? That's the original. Elias. Let's see. Alright, so this is that generation. We already know them. We already know Clancy, right? Okay. The new warehouse that Ellie Jr. designed. There's another group photo. The group photo is kind of helpful for figuring out who was in the photo, including Sam. This is Sam right here. This lady on the far right is Sam. Based on the description, green eyes and dark and jet black hair. We know that's Sam, and Sam was, according to this one, okay. You see black hair and green eyes. All right, hold on. Let's see the scandal. Elias Jr. and Patricia. Okay. Elias Jr. is where? Here? I don't know if Elias Jr. is supposed to be here or here. Ducky, help me. Look on the front of rolling down the city. I wonder what that's about. There's a sticker. What's the sticker? As seen in MMM, when the great grandson of Elias Roottrees could make a disco this sweet. Oh shit. Great grandson of Elias Roottrees. Okay, Elias Roottrees. Let's wait. So he's here. Yeah, the great. I mean, we already know that, right? Great grandson. Okay. Yeah, but that doesn't help me. Oh, maybe MMM. That's an article, right? Peter Janowicz. How do I spell this? Can't read it. Can't zoom in more. Janowicz. Oh. What is this sticker? What is this sticker supposed to be for anyway? I don't understand. Well, how is that gonna help me? Yeah, aren't you sleeping in the fry cipher? You should take a rest. Yeah. Otis is using you when you're already low on sleep. This is how I know he's evil. How dare he? You should sleep. I've seen an MMM. What the hell is MMM? Oh, they have the name here. It's not. It should be a periodical, not a book. Maybe rolling down the city. Oh, this is gonna help me. Being reviewed by a magazine. But I can't find any information. I'm trying to find information in this magazine. It's reviewed by a magazine. Let's see if you can find out more information on it. You won't be able to search for review and name four magazines by periodicals. But then how that's gonna help me if I don't know how the full name of the magazine? Alright, let me Google. Spider search, MMM. There we go. Alright, so I just had to Google search it. They didn't even mention it here. Apparently I can't search for that. I have to do this. Okay, now I have it. And this is fine right now. I'm probably gonna fall asleep to your stream. Alright, no problem, Cypher. I hope you get some rest. The song name? Yeah, the song name is correct. I think it was just me trying to use the abbreviation and it apparently didn't work. A review interview from 1979. Titled A Reluctant Hitmaker, Jim goes in his first band. Until a few years ago, Diamond and I were a C&J, J&D with my cousin and his ex. Clark never knew his father, so our grandpop insisted he spent time with my dad and me. As a result, Clark and I grew up like brothers. Diamond and Jay, on the other hand, are actually sisters. The four of us had sort of cutesy family bang thing going on. Not a finest hour. Regardless, when Diamond walked in on Clark in bed with her younger sister, everything exploded. No more family band. Ooh, that's not good. The only thing Clark and I had in common was music. Well, even then, we never agreed on what it should be. He was always more interested in catchy tunes. We help a week later. He told Roland it's like that, but that wasn't my goal. When he called me up and said he liked it, I took it as a sign I was going in the wrong direction musically. That made him laugh. I'm trying to make art. I don't mind saying any of this because he'd agree. For most of the decade, he was a mess. But he's a lot happier now. He started Raffer Tunes. He's a much better jingle writer than songwriter. One of the benefits of a famous family is a massive company willing to be a client. My father was connected to the Roottrees. All his old ad campaign was hung on the walls over the record player when I was never interested. He went straight for the music as Clark was paying more attention. Okay, cool. So now this... Cool. What was it about Raffer Tunes? Clark Rafferty LaRue's advertising firm. On its About page, you'll find a picture labeled The Inspiration for the famous Super Bowl ad campaign. Was a more detailed. Clark was in a department store getting a family portrait with his wife and children. When his wife was trying to get the youngest Katrina to calm down for a picture, he had an idea for a Roottrees Super Bowl ad. The photo's not on your evidence. Where? Here? Clark was in the department. This is Clark. Katrina is obviously her. This moody girl. Who are these two? The wife. Okay, so we're gonna go. Maybe it's the wrong photo I'm looking at. But this is definitely Clark. We'll put this here. They split up. Split up. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Oh, wait, hold on. That wasn't his first. Wait. Unknown name. This is wrong. This is Jane. Jane LaRue. He had 2 divorces. Then Jane came after because they mentioned in the article that he remarried. But he married twice. Who was the second woman? Okay, LaRue, because they have daughters, right? One of them is Katrina, his youngest. So she would be here. And then what's the other one? Wife and children. I don't know his other child's name. We know this is her. This is her, right? Okay. LaRue Jane, we have her photo here. Unknown occupation. I mean, they'll be young as hell right now, so they're all students. Okay, 12. But we got it. We got some of them. Yay. So once you do 3 entries, it locks it in. So we know, okay, this was correct. This was correct. Yeah. Cool. Nice.
You're listening to WITD. It's time for your headlines. Once an hour, every hour, on the 45. It's a bizarre development to an already tragic tale. In the wake of the accident that took his life, some of Carl Roottrees' belongings have apparently gone missing. Most notably, a framed photo of the Roottree family from the mid-1960s.
Oh yeah, we have it.
That Carl had on his office wall.
We
interviewed
stole it for
a
us.
local psychologist about who would do such a thing and why. For that article, search online for WRTT News.
Okay.
Again, that's WRTT.
Okay, well, I will do that. WRTT News is your local investigative jazz radio station. During our news segments, at 45 minutes in the hour, they have been talking about the plane crash. The most recent hour, they've also talked about a picture taken from Carl's office, the plane crash, and promised an interview online with a psychologist. During the interview, it's revealed that it wasn't a break-in. Instead, someone with the key to the office took the picture after discovering the pipes burst through the recent storm. This means it was likely someone close in the family who was aware of the photo's history and wanted to save it. Psychologist, however, also goes on to posit the culprit alternate genders, specifically because nobody in the family has come forward to say they have it in a position. Comment below article says, "Don't believe their lies." There's another instance of Roottrees curse being a real true thing. But you Carl was murdered in the picture of evidence in it. Huh? Who was and we don't still know the identity of the lady that came for us, so maybe she's in on the whole thing? This is really weird. Okay. Anyway, we know she has to be a LaRue. Rafferty LaRue Jessica, that's her name. It's the only other name it could be. Student, she's also a student. B12. Okay, so this is correct. Clark Rafferty. Is he not a musician? Advertising firm. Okay, so he has an advertising firm. So what would that make him as an advertising firm owner? He would be advertising. Okay, so this is correct, I think. Clark Rafferty is in advertising. This is correct. So one of these over here is not correct. I'm shocked that this is not correct here. Candy musician. Housewife? Oh, it's right. I was a housewife because I was trying to figure out like what role, like what occupation she had, but it was probably housewife because in that era it made sense. Okay, so this is correct. I thought he was a musician for so long this time. I guess he wasn't. He wasn't a musician as his latest thing. He used to be a musician, but now he's in advertising. Then that's the other daughter, and then this one, she was a housewife. Okay. So no optional entries, which is fine. Oh. We're getting a knock or a phone call. Oh, who's this?
So, you may have heard the news. Some of Carl's things have gone missing. That includes the pictures and mail I brought you earlier. I promise I didn't steal it.
I don't trust you.
But I did borrow it. I'll return it once we're done. Let me deal with my family in the meantime. Oh, I guess
I figured that you're part of the family.
Confessed. I'm a Roottrees.
Oh, dun.
I assure you I have a reasonable explanation for the secrecy. I'm about to do something big the family doesn't approve of. If you could just wait a little bit longer, I'll tell you more, in person. I'll return after 15 more blood relatives.
15? That's gonna be a while from now. Alright, so... we're at 18 out of 33. So 15 is like close to the end. Yeah, so 15 is at the end actually. Oh no, never mind. That's like the current progress bar. This is not her name. Is this not her picture? Kim? It says the name wasn't highlighted here. Wait, hold on. What was the other thing we saw? The article... Fuck, what was it? Yeah, this is important. And Diamond often talking about the youngest sister having explored North Family bands. Diamond and Jane are actually sisters. So he cheated on his wife with her sister, her younger sister. Right? Diamond LaRue. So Diamond LaRue is right here. Her, right? She, her sister. So that means this is Jane. One of them has to be Jane Roottrees. Jane LaRue. Either this one or this one. Yeah, it's terrible. So I think... Who could be Jane? I think this is her. Yeah. This will be Jane. She's either here or she's here. But I think she's here because... So there was an illegitimate child somewhere. Yeah. There was a illegitimate child here, I think. That's what I think, at least. Because Jane is the wrong name. This is wrong. Because it wasn't... If it was right, it would turn yellow border, like this one. It would get locked. But this was wrong. So I think this is Kim, even though I mentioned her by name. This is Jane. And then here would be another name. Maybe it was talked about in this diary here. Somewhere. What's it? Clark. There we go. Clark's parents from marriage to the elected father. Okay. I don't know who we married first, though. Ah! Thank you for the hydrate redeem. I think I ran out of water. I'll get some water in a bit. But thank you for the hydrate, Sarah. I just drank the last of my water. Go get some more water. So that's Lauren. That's Clark Rafferty. Jane LaRue split up. It's not really that important that I get this, to be honest. But this is wrong. She's not a musician. If it was right, it would be locked. We don't know yet. Maybe the third president? Oh, he'd be the second president. Help me. You have unseen evidence. That's fair. I should look at the unseen evidence. What is it? The Roottrees sisters and their parents died in a plane crash on December 6, 1998. The next evening, a shadowy figure appeared at your door, so the lawyers were looking to sort out a family tree. The test, the figure gave you access to some resources, including this of notable Roottrees, said they'd be the easiest family members to place. Sometime, they returned with new resources, full of Carl generation in mid-late 1970s, as well as some papers and mail from his office. Before they called you, they had a report on WRTD radio that seemed important to investigation. Newscaster mentioned you could search online for WRTD. They were returning the person who hired you called you on the phone. They claimed that they were a Roottrees. They told you would give you more of an explanation in time they returned. Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay, that's Ducky. Modified pieces of flavors are helpful, but there might be something in the description of the ad that is. A modern ad. This is the modern. Radical new flavors because it's only like 20s. What's even an elderberry anyway? Description of the ad. Blast. Oh. Okay. Magazine. You can search for that. Being Blast, a magazine aimed at teenage girls. The website has a new section that offers condolences to the loss of the Roottrees sisters. Their fashion line was often covered by our magazine, and Raina Roottrees first appeared on the cover on our 16th birthday. So Raina would be, we already have Raina. She's here. Okay. Okay. Okay, what is that helping me with? Okay, so let's look for Raina Roottrees. Green glass. Raina was the cover of Teen Glass when she was 16. Did an interview. You can add the cover article to your evidence. Alright, cool. This is her. You can actually add her second photo here. MS was up to Team Bus can tell you. There's an article about Raina Roottrees from 1994. She also mentions TMS and Brother Trouble. In an interview, Raina talks about her inspirations. One important thing I learned from an early age is that dreams are not outside our grasp. My grandpa was a college professor who taught lectures about history. He always told me that history was full of people from famous families who wasted their fame and fortune by taking it for granted. He told me I should go out and use my name for to accomplish something. I think that he may have practiced that lecture a lot because I have other people in my family that have also made the Roottrees name famous for things besides candy. My older sister even wrote a book with some of my friends to tell me how to run school. I took his advice and I work with my mom designing clothing. Help decide what colors and patterns I want to model, and she designs with the clothes of the team of amazing men and women. My grandpa passed away earlier this year. Grandma Laura tells me he was really proud of what we managed to accomplish. Brother Trouble. What is this giving me, though? My grandpa was a college professor. Grandpa. Oh shit, wait, hold on. Be here. His grandpa, I'm assuming. Who is her grandpa? I wish they said the name. Help me. Sitcom that's not family related. Wait, what sitcom? I didn't see any sitcom. Brother Trouble and New God. Is it here? TMS. What's he up to? Team Boss can tell you. Is it mentioned here? Is it the TMS one? Is that the name of it? We'll search. TMS is coming from early 90s teen heartthrob Tommy Mark Sheridan. His first credited role as Thomas Sheridan was in a soap opera called Time Marches Onward. He skyrocketed the popularity of the starring role in the sitcom Brother Trouble. And Brother Trouble he was open cover of tabloids for supposed drug use, and more recently, featured a Raina Roottrees. Although at short engagement, they married in 1997 when she was only 19, he was 23. That's not that much of an age gap, to be honest. 4 years. Yeah, but 1997, which was a year ago. Okay, let's search that. Time Marches Onward soap opera was first credited role for Time Mark Sheridan, who was only 7 years old. Okay, so we can add this here. We already have him here. He was 7 years old. When 7 years old and still being credited as Thomas Sheridan at the time. According to your search, the show's been on air for 22 years. Wow, that's a long time. And it's set to focus three large families that own different ranches in the same town as Texas. TMS appears as Carl Carson in 53 episodes, where his character went away to camp. A few episodes later, his parents learned of his off-screen death and a terrible whitewater rafting accident. 6 years absent, Carson returned with partial amnesia. He recalled that though he was saved from the river, the couple who found them were evil drug runners. He went across the Mexican border and sold him to child labor after he managed to escape. Remember who he was. What a crazy way to try to reintroduce a character after writing him off to death. He eventually found his way home and found the address his parents had written on the tag of his jacket. Okay. During the second run, Carson was played by an actor other than... Oh, so they recasted him too. That's so fucking funny. Why even bring back the character then? Just make a new character. Discrepancy was explained by covering his face in bandages and claiming that his work in the silver mines left him permanently disfigured, caused his voice to sound completely different. That's wild. What the hell? Who does that? That literally is even more unbelievable than just making a new character and just introducing to this day. Their plastic surgery operation that happened amidst a hostage situation at the local hospital. Alright, I kind of want to watch it. If this was a real soap opera, I would watch this. That sounds crazy. Bandages were removed. The new actor played Carson for an additional 3 years, appearing in 500 episodes. He was then killed permanently this time, while saving his younger sister from drowning in whitewater rafting incident that happened at the same time, the same river when the initial accident took place. I think this is all it is. None of it seems related to the Roottrees. Yeah, honestly, fair. It's completely unrelated, but you know what? Very cool, interesting story. But what does that have to do with anything? It literally has nothing to do with anything. But how does this relate? That's not the sitcom, right? Oh, there we go. Brother Trouble is not a nickname. I thought it was a nickname for this guy, Thomas Mark Sheridan. No, it's actually sitcom. Okay, this is the actual thing I'm looking for, not the other one. It was a 1989 sitcom about two 16-year-old brothers the same age, one adopted, played by Tommy Mark Sheridan and Dustin Christopher Baker. Hey, Ryuji, welcome in. I don't know what's going on, but have fun. Oh yeah, welcome. How you doing, Ryuji? Give you a shout out. How you doing? My good friend Ryuji. He's also a fellow dragon. You guys should check him out. How was Hollow Knight, by the way? And yeah, I can explain this game. So this game is basically you're a family tree investigator tasked with finding the family tree of a very rich and wealthy family called the Roottrees. So this is the entire family tree. Okay, these are the Roottrees, and the only thing you have are the articles that you print out and the web. And this is before Wikipedia. This is 1998. So you have to basically look through old articles, books, and websites in order to find out pictures, names, and occupations of this entire family tree to figure out where the inheritance money goes to. Okay. So in the beginning of the game, this person here and his 3 daughters, they all die in a plane crash. So they're all dead. These all 4 of them are dead, right? So now they don't know where to put the inheritance money because he's the president of this company. It's like a family. It was a lot, like millions of dollars. So we have to figure out who should the money go to. So you have to figure out the entire tree. It's kind of interesting. It's basically you have to look through keywords of different articles and figure out information and like pick up on what's it called, lines of searching to find out like more information and stuff, which is pretty cool. I'm bored of my mind right now. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I kind of wanna. I'm enjoying it, but it also sometimes it gets very confusing because there's a lot of dead ends. Like everything, like it's like you're looking through some things and it has a lot of information, but it's not relevant to anything. So there's a lot of red herrings as well in this game. You have to figure out which information is good, which information doesn't matter. Okay, the single mother played by stand-up Penelope Tessa Green often had to navigate her job as a magazine columnist, as all the troubles that come with raising 2 boys who are extremely competitive in sports and academics, and the romantic pursuit of their next door neighbor Roxy. Showrunner was the small screen director Ron Roottrees. Ooh, Ron Roottrees. I never heard of Ron Roottrees. The show has strong ratings in the entirety of season 1, and rocketing both Sheridan and Baker to instant stardom, mostly amongst the teenage girl demographic. Over the canceled in 1991, midway through the second season, there's a significant drop-off in ratings. Okay. Can we search this person? It's DCB by his teenage fans. Presenting Dorcho, he's appeared in a few straight to VHS movies that adapted classic literature and found an audience with minor success. Yeah, it's completely irrelevant. So this guy, example, right? This guy's completely irrelevant. It doesn't matter. They have an article for him, but it has nothing to do with it. I love the PC you're using in the game from 1995. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Like, I can show you the room. This is the room that we're in. This is definitely like, so this is 1998. So it gives like kind of vibes like the giant CRT. You have a little like desk with all your kind of photos and magazines. It's kind of nice. You have a radio. Look, it's a little Game Boy. What does it say? The Roottrees. Oh, it just says the thing. That's cute. But yeah, it's kind of cute. I like this game. And you can click on a little duck. All right. Oh, it actually plays the whole chiptune. That's kind of funny. All right, so we're gonna find Ron Roottrees. This is what I'm looking for. Small screen director. Head of RR Productions. He directed episodes of a few other shows before showrunning Grade 1 season for Other Trouble. So we can look at it from, I don't know his relation. Oh, thank you for the head pat, Redeem. So, what is his relationship to? Brother Trouble. He's a small director, but he has a Roottrees name. So he can't be that old, right? Okay, I like this chiptune, but I'm gonna turn it off. I like my jazz. Give me my jazz back. Alright. Rubber Ducky, help me. Give me a hint. That's which one worked. I literally looked into the actors. They're worthless. Which one? Roxy? Sheridan, we looked at too. It's nothing to do with it. It's a dead end. Oh, maybe her. Penelope Tessa Green? Retired comedian. Oh, no, I did get something. Okay, never mind. So the hints are really nice in this game because they don't give you the straight answer. They just give you like, just check this. It might have something interesting to it. If I suddenly start talking in chat, it's because I fall asleep. When I start saying weird stuff, it's because I fall asleep with talking to the keyboard. Gotcha. Sounds good, man. Have a good rest. Have a good nap. There's a result for the Laugh Lounge, a club in Reno that claims Penelope got her stand-up start and first did her famously raunchy what? Breast milk cheese routine in the 80s, where she was a TV star in Brother Trouble. What the fuck? The site claims she retired for the birth of her first child. I'm sorry. I I got stoned there a little bit. She retired from the birth of her first child, but still makes yearly appearances for fundraisers, doing more family-friendly material. You find a picture labeled Joke O-Lantern 1997, as well as a different picture labeled Jack watching one of his mother's charities since 1994, adds evidence. The fuck? Okay. So, what is this? Comedy Cup with a Laugh Lounge, book titled Joke O-Lantern 1997, is taken during one of her fundraisers. The stutter. I mean, I don't know. I heard breast milk cheese and I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, I mean, listen, it came out of complete left field. Jack watching one of his mother's charity sets. Jack. Okay, so his name is Jack. Penelope Tessa Green. How is this relevant? The Laugh Lounge. Okay, it just redirects to the same old place. But I don't understand. I must Google the term human milk cheese. Please, I don't think that's I would not. That's kind of wild. I've heard of someone using breast milk to make pancakes, but cheese is a new one. I would pass. I would definitely be passing on that. Okay, where is this? Oh, this is completely irrelevant then. The article about Stephanie Jones in the Butler County Times. Mentions someone else in the newspapers. Really? Okay. But that's not related to. Okay. Like I don't mind using hints because I get lost very easily, and now it's getting kind of hard. The recent mention of Stephanie Jones' small report detailing the election results from last month's election. Stephanie won her election. Finding full version of the newspapers being a back in the campaign. Like, I got this already. Stephanie Landon. Did we mark her on the list already? I did not. I don't know where to place her. We were home without a father. Without mother and my father, without my mother and her partner, I essentially had an entirely female influence. Cousin of Roottrees, her mother Carolyn, a local artist who has appeared on the front page of Butler County in the past. Oh, Carolyn, her mother, her name Stephanie Jones. I think I tried this, Carolyn Jones. It's not. Oh, Landon. It's Carolyn Landon, her maiden name. Would it not be Landon? She says it's in this article before already. Article about Stephanie Jones, but I come to mention someone else had been featured in this paper too. Yeah, I have that. I have her name. But then when I look it up, Carolyn, it wouldn't be Jones, it would be Landon, her last name. Help me. The picture as well, struck her down. I did, but it's not there. It's not in the article. The Butler County Times. Did I put the at the front? The Butler County Times. Oh no, it just removes it. Right, one more time. Then the name is Carolyn, but you need a surname. The note attached to campaign mailer as a clue. No, but I thought that was it. Campaign mailer. Where's the campaign mailer? This one. Okay. Please sequential family, to say the least. In her words, it was still full of love. Now 22 years with a baby of her own. Around Christmas, she was simply love is our future. Carl, we don't see eye to eye. Comes these things. Oh, hey, Nugs, welcome in. Welcome. You missed an interesting thing that just happened. An interesting interesting article in this game. How are you doing? I don't want to see it. Jones. The note attached to campaign Miller has a clue. Well, their name was Carolyn, but you know surname. Don't let conduct spread to the next generation. I don't see it. Am I missing something? Jones? It's not Jones. Okay. My battles in the Otis say you like feet. What the heck? Why is he slandering me right now? Is he projecting what he likes onto me? Because I don't like feet. I mean, he can project all he wants, but we all know the truth, all right? Stinky Owl loves to pretend that he's not into that, but we know the truth. I said he liked feet, and then he said you like. See, exactly. Every time he just dodges it. He just wants to project onto me because he doesn't want to accept the fact that he likes it. I don't know what to say. Is there anything else here? No more information. Can't believe he wants to slander me all the time. This is why you can't trust owls, guys. This is why you don't trust owls. Hope you're doing well, though. Focus on the names to find only one possible match. Okay, well, you know, I guess, but how is that gonna help me? I don't know where to place her. Okay, Stephanie Jones. Carolyn Morden. Okay, fine. I'm tired of like trying to find this last name, because this last name was not easy to find. Like, if I have to put the list of names to find it, then what's the point? It should just be in an article mentioned somewhere. Because why would I just bring this name up? If that's the case, I could just use this Carolyn and find it. I'm doing okay, just trying to finish up stuff that I need to do before school starts. Gotcha. Well, good luck on that. And thanks for stopping by. I hope work has been going well for you as well. We're just chilling here, drinking some coffee, listening to some jazzy music while we figure out this family tree. I like this game. It's pretty chill and lets you do some investigative. Like, feels like you're like a private eye investigator, which is pretty nice. I'm doing good. I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Image that accompany the stories about local art in the Butler County Times. Caption: Carolyn standing next to her sculpture Atlantis Burden. The sculpture is one of many works featured in her upcoming book, Self-Portrait Art and Beauty of Women. All right, cool. We have another book by Carolyn Morden. Copy. Book library. Okay, published 1987. Dedicated to Eloise and Stephanie. Mostly black and white pictures of Carolyn's art. Then it a series of full-color nude self-portraits in different ages, stretching from 25 to 30. Certainly have not been added to your evidence. Damn it, no, it's important evidence. I need this added. Alright, in the Karen show, Carolyn talks about influences. She was one of the youngest in her generation. And in her late teens, she felt betrayed when her sister, Gwendolyn, and cousin Bonnie give him dreams to sell for boring men. She especially dislikes her brother-in-law, Dr. Wilson, who she calls completely bogus. Their marriages led her to double down on her passions, art and the environment. She even married a man who's the opposite of boring, which is an overcorrection. He comes out strongly against the Roottrees company's effect on the local environment, and roots how she was not able to convince her father, Zach, to change the policy. It explains that her marriage to Mark led to the most volatile moments of her life, all negative, and that the only good thing she ever gave her was a daughter. Damn, that's fucked up. Leaving them all behind with her good and push her to pursue her true loves, art and beauty of women. Okay, so now we know this. Zach. I have a feeling. I have a feeling it's here. Because she split up, right? We know Zach is one of this two. Is a daughter of Gwendolyn. I might have misplaced him. He may not be here. He may be over here. This game is really good to train reading comprehension. Something a lot of people on Twitter search of. Yeah, honestly, Faye, it is. It's very interesting because it really pushes you to think about what's going on here. The Morden, right? So we'll do more. Let's do some changes. We'll make him president second because that's what he was. I don't know what's his wife's name. His wife's name was, but we know it's probably here because there's not that many split ups. We know she divorced. So this would be Carolyn Morden, who is a sculpture, right? So she's, I guess, artist. Architect artist. Okay. She first married to Mark Landon. Okay. And then she divorced him, and so I could tell this is guardianship because I believe this makes sense that she's a lesbian, right? After her relationship with Mark ended, she went to a lesbian relationship with another woman, and that's why it's a guardianship, not a marriage. Like, it's not a normal circle, I guess, which I guess will make sense, right? I don't know. Yeah, okay, I get it. So she had a kid. She had a kid with this guy, split up. After she remarried to another woman, they took ownership. They took full ownership of the kid, which is cool, nice. So, this is her. Okay, I get it. What's her wife's name? Does it explain it here? Eloise and Stephanie. Cousin Bonnie. Okay, so we know we have a cousin here. Cousin. It could be. Honestly, it's too much to be able to find. There's too many people here. Okay, so we have Len and Mark. Is it Eloise? We could do a Google search too. A few websites without much detail associated with the community movement called PFLAG. Original in the 70s, acronym stands for Parents and Friends of Lesbians and Gays. Okay. Can we get more information? No. Guess it's not dead end, I guess. Okay. I'm trying to find a way to get more information on her. But she obviously hates the Roottrees. She divorced this guy. Now, she have a second book? Wait, she's in the Butler County Times, right? Did we check the periodicals? Oh, we did. This burden meant to symbolize society split by decision over whether women should Be equals something to protect the picture from page and add to your evidence. Can we search this maybe on the spider search? No. Well, we know that her daughter might have Mark as a name, as a last name. No, Landon. Might have a Landon as a last name. Stephanie Landon. Oh, this is definitely Landon. Oh shit, yeah, it is because it's her mother. I completely forgot how we got to her from her because she's the mother of Stephanie Landon, right here. And Stephanie Landon is running for council, so she is a professional public speaker. Not public speaker. Would that be politics? Which is her, right? And then her husband, Jones. Okay. Where is it? I mean, it shouldn't mean that many Jones, right? Damn. Okay, it's one Jones Bryan. The only male Jones, definitely Jones. Which would be him. Are we gonna see when you would connect the dots? Yeah, I forgot that we got there from Stephanie. So I'm like, oh fuck. Yeah. But anyway, we got her daughter, Morgan Caroline artist, Landon Mark. Once you verify with add bonus photos, Eloise. Okay, so we have 2. So this is wrong. Morden Zach. Her father, Zach, to make changes to policy. Her father, here, he's not the president. He's the 3rd president? I thought he was the 2nd. Maybe the 4th. Or the 1st. Alright, maybe he is the 2nd president. Artist. Zachariah Morton. You can go back to the article where I got this picture from. Let's see if there's more information on this guy. Maybe it's the wrong photo. This could be the wrong photo. That could be the problem. I thought he was sexist, and I was so confused. Oh, sorry, 2nd. So I said like 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th president. Because basically the 1st president's the founder here, and they skipped the whole last generation and they gave it to this guy right here, the grandson, not the actual children, the 1st generation children. So that's why I thought he's 2nd, but I could be wrong. The 5th is here. So I could be wrong about that because it's a lot of generations to pass. Maybe he is 3rd. Because one of the articles talked about it. Zachariah. Can we find more about Zachariah Morton? Zachariah Morton. Do I want to actually hint? Mentioned several new names. Wait, did? Dude, I'm not looking at these names. Gwendolyn and cousin Bonnie. Bonnie Morden? No, she wouldn't be Morden. But what's her name? Her cousin. Bonnie Roottrees? Wait, we can look at the list of names. Hold on. What am I doing? Over here. Bonnie. Honestly, it's easy for me to just type it in. Hudson Bonnie. Okay. Alright, so there's no information on her. Perfect. That was a waste of time. Her brother-in-law, Dr. Wilson. Her sister, Gwendolyn. Okay, well, we know this is Gwendolyn Morden. I have no idea who she is. We can search for her. Gwendolyn Morden. Nope. He's usually not in the Spire search unless they're very notable, like they're head of a company, they've been in a band, you know, things are very like that would be in the public eye because it's before Wikipedia, right? So in order for them to actually be in here, they would have to be like a part of a publication or something important. So the chances are a lot of these people in the bottom row are not mentioned anywhere. Okay, so we have her sister and her cousin. Her cousin, which is hard to place because it could be here, 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 here. It could be either one, any one of these. Here, even. Here. I have no idea. Okay, let's keep looking. Well, we know, okay, her brother-in-law, Dr. Wilson. Okay, so we know that her brother-in-law is Wilson. So we'll say something Wilson. Which there are 3 Wilsons that are male. Gwendolyn Morden. How would I find more information? Call him Brenda, I'm sorry. Full love. Debbie. We didn't get the places yet. I forgot. What your job can be. Possible express gratitude enough for rescuing us from panic and burden on its bills. Okay. And that gives us trust. What is it? Especially for Nicole's sake. Never done that without the two of you fighting for us. Much love, Debbie. I have no clue, man. One person in particular sounds discoverable online. Ooh. Gwendolyn? Did I not? Gwendolyn Morden? I think I did. No, it's not. Who else is discoverable online? Eloise? I don't know the last name. Youngest in her generation. Something Wilson. Several new names. Can I just search for Dr. Wilson? But it's not gonna do anything for me. This is not specific enough. Oh, there is, bro. That's crazy. Because usually when I do this, title like Mr. Doctor whatever, it's, I don't know what you're talking about. What doctor? But like this is the only time it actually worked, because they usually when you do a search, they want first name last name. They don't want something like what do you call title followed by last name. The fact this actually worked is crazy. I was trying to find how to get the first name. Okay, just give it to us. Stephen Wilson's pediatrician who's practicing in Pittsburgh. There are a lot of Stephen Wilsons and Dr. Wilsons. This one apparently found a way to... See, this is weird, right? Apparently, there are a lot of Stephen and Dr. Wilsons. This one apparently found a way to gain the search results as he pops on top every time. This is insane because this never happens usually. The website claims that he's a pediatrician to stars. The only evidence for this is apparently he was the doctor of the Roottrees sisters. There's a picture of him on the website as well as a picture of his 3 children. 3 of them look as though the photographer was holding them hostage. Regardless, the photos have been added to your evidence. There's also a quote that, look, according to his child Jason, you suspect might be written by a 10-year-old. My dad's the best dad in the entire world. He treats me every patient with world-class care. But treat your children like he would me, my brother, or my sister. Yeah, that's not a kid. Kids don't write that. No kid will say, hey, my dad treats everyone with world-class care. Kids don't even know what that means. What the hell do you mean world-class care? That is not written by a 10-year-old. Right? A 10-year-old would say he treats every patient with love or treats every patient with well. He wouldn't say with world-class care. Who the fuck? That's like something like an advertising agency. Yeah, no way. He wrote this shit. He definitely wrote this shit. There's no fucking way that this was by a kid. Okay, Technology? No, but really, like seriously, like, do you think a 10-year-old would write this? I don't think a 10-year-old would write this. It sounds like a marketing agency wrote this to try to sound like a 10-year-old to make it seem like look good as on a photo. But that's like an advertisement. It's not real. It's not really real. A 10-year-old would actually say this type of stuff. Yeah, but like the average 10-year-old, right? The average 10-year-old would not say this. I don't think an average 10-year-old would say this. It sounds weird for an average 10-year-old. He treats every patient with world-class care. This is Dr. Stephen Wilson, self-proclaimed pediatrician of the stars. He finds a photo on his website. Cool. Well, anyway. Wilson. Where is this picture? I'll have to click on it. Alright. Dr. Stephen Wilson's kids. The quote below, the picture credit to Jason. My dad's the best dad. Yeah. Okay. Picture has the date on it. Taken 2 years ago, 1996. Okay. Yeah, I think it's just funny because I think it's just really, usually not fine. Not something that doesn't happen. Child Jason. Is Jason the youngest? Me, my big brother, and my sister. So I know at least the middle child, but is he the youngest child? Like he would me, my big brother, or my sister. Okay, I guess he is youngest. This is his sister. Definitely youngest. So Jason. We're gonna go here. It's portrait. Occupation. 2 years ago, he's a kid. He's still a kid. 2 years later, he's a student. We did it. All right, we got 3 more. Okay, so every 3, it's like a checkpoint. So they lock it in. So if you get 3 correct, locks it in. So this is correct. LaRue Jane, LaRue's Kim. Oh, I fixed it. LaRue Jane and Kim. I fixed that. That was correct. Luis, Jones, Brian. Ooh, and I got a lot of things. Like the photos correct. Nice. Yeah, very good. We're doing good now. We fixed this. I fixed this part here. Not this part. The whole divorce thing. This is crazy though. This guy's an asshole. This motherfucker cheated on his. He cheated on his wife with her younger sister. It's fucked up. And they already had a kid. But I don't know who his first wife was. I still have to find that. Because Jane LaRue was later. Like Carl Rafferty. Maybe the C&J thing. The... I don't think it's LaRue though. It's something that's before LaRue. I gotta find that later. Anyway, so we got some extra ones here. Wilson. Zach. Wilson. Jem. Sister. Brother. Occupation. They could be in college. He has... Well, he graduated, right? So, he could be in college now. Jem Wilson. We'll search for her, but I do not think she should show up. Yeah, of course not. Dr. Steven Wilson's kids. Pediatrician to the stars. She may be a student too. We'll keep her as a student for now because it's a very easy way to just put it there. He graduated though. This is 2 years ago, so he's not. I don't think he would be in college because this is more like a college cap and gown, right? Unless it's high school. It could be high school cap and gown. So he could be in high school. If he's in high school and he's oldest, maybe she's still in high school and then he's off to college now, 2 years ago. We'll see, maybe K-12. I'll just do that for now. She could be like senior high school. Well, I don't know if she's actually the oldest, to be honest. She says my big brother or my sister. So she could technically be older than him. We don't know this. We need more information. Oh, hey, Arrows33. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Alright, so we have more information on this guy. Wilson. Steven Wilson. Morden Gwendolyn. But she married him. But what? I don't know anything about her. Penelope Tessa Green. I might have to ask for more hints, man. It's kind of hard. Is there anything else talking about? So the ones that don't have the magnifying glass are probably not really used. Okay. Old article. Tree back one of the roofs. Clark Roottrees. They split up with no children, so it's going to be more difficult. We can try to find their daughter, Clark Rafferty LaRue Jane. If these are Jessica and Katrina, then we can do another LaRue. Or another Rafferty, right? Chris Rafferty. That would make sense. If he had a son. Because that's the only other last name for Rafferty here. By proclamation, right? We don't know anything about him. We don't know his photo, what he looks like, or his occupation. Chris Rafferty. Let's see if we can find something. Probably, yeah. Help me. Related to the campaign mailer. I did look all of them, did I? CM. Who's CM? Something in Morden? That's Caroline Morden. Okay. Caroline Morden wrote this. Carl, kind of company. Okay. Brian Jones. We can look up Brian Jones. Let's see if he has something. Brian Jones is a famous athlete who broke a pole vaulting record in 1954. This is related to the Roottrees. If you're looking for a different Brian Jones, means it's just more local resource. Ah, okay, wait, hold on. Butler County Times. Maybe we can look at the periodical. Oh, okay, we got something. There are many advertisements over the years, as well as a small article from 1995 about Jones Graphic and Print. Article's a piece about Brian Jones taking over his father's print company after 20 years. Brian seems to not have let it go to waste as a marketing opportunity during the interview portion. Been in and out of that shop my whole life. My father taught me everything there is to know when it comes to getting the job done right and getting it done quick. We've been printing staple of Butler County for years. And even the bounty cutter Butler County Times uses us for their coupon pages a few times a year. Thanks, by the way. But still, whether we're a student client or whether we're regulars, nothing will change. Come on down for best prices on bulk printing anywhere in the state of Pennsylvania. Or search for us online. Doesn't on the website myself. Okay, good. We can look at that. Jones Graphic and Print. Jones Graphic and Print company that, according to the website, existed in Butler County for some time. Those sections fancy. It even has frames. Ooh. I love early 2000s or late 90s website design. It's a relic of a bygone era. I love that. Those are the addresses, hours, and a few examples of clients and the type of work that was done for each. Stephanie Jones campaign mailers. Roottrees Company, various banners, posters. Butler County, Holiday Light Post banners, Miracle Network, tour flyers, Roottrees Motors, coupon flyers, Butler County School District, various banners, posters, Butler Summer Theater, posters and psychiatrists for Children of Eden. The bottom it says we also do web design. Come on in for a quote today. Okay, hold on. Children of Eden. What is this? Children of Eden is a musical with songs by Stephen Schwartz. A game designer by the name of Jeremy Johnston really likes it. Realized it could kind of fit timeline-wise with the game he was making. Decided to use it instead of something fake as an Easter egg. You don't need to check it out, but if you do, you like the songs, The Hardest Part of Love, and Lost in the Wilderness. Also, if you haven't already, you should hit the back button to go back to Jones Graphic and Print instead of searching for Children of Eden, but search for whoever was performing it. Well, thank you for breaking the fourth wall and telling me this. Like, hit the back button. What the fuck? Imagine you're googling something. You're like, you're in the wrong place. Go back. Press back. You fucked up somewhere. Cool. Anyway, who's performing at Butler Summer Theater? Butler Summer Theater performs plays and musicals during the summer. Makes sense. As it is not summer currently, the website has a thank you message. Thank you for making our 1998 season a success. Stay tuned for an announcement about performance in 1999. The website lists of credits of a musical, which seems to be final show they performed last season. There's a cast list, but none of the things seem relevant. Below the cast list, the crew, and two things stand out. Posters and additional set design elements by Jones Graphic and Print, and choreography by November Studios. Maybe they have something. Local dance school. They advertise lessons for ballet and jazz classes. They hardly have information available. Yeah, whatever. It's not very important. Okay. Roottrees Motors. Find a hit for Roottrees Motors on the Jones Graphic Print website, which you've already seen. You don't find any other trace on the internet as a local business and maybe feature other places. Miracle Network. Miracle Network, a production company run by the Miracle Roottrees Estate. It's quite bare bones plus the following blurb. Oh yeah, the Miracle things. Wish I could find these posters. Seems like a dead end. When a Brian Jones business clients had a relevant name. Which name? Maybe if I search for this and the periodicals. Okay, well, that was a waste. I don't get it. Search for it in a local periodical. Not Brian Jones business clients, I don't know. Well, there's some material here. Children of Butler Summer Theater has been around for 30 years. They perform plays and musicals with a cast and crew from in and around Butler County. There's hundreds of mentions of their performances, not just in the reviews, but in the many nearly identical advertisements for their box office and tickets, as well as yearly announcements of upcoming shows and seasons. They also take out a full page at the end of every season that says thank you. List the names of shows they perform with no additional information. As of this year, however, it mentions they have a website. But we checked it. It doesn't have anything important here. Didn't want to stay on my chair, so now my bed is to your stream like a podcast. All right, no problem. Yeah, no worries, Yuji. Take it easy. Hope you take it easy and yeah, get some rest if you need to. This is pretty chill. I like this because it's very chill, and I love the jazzy music. I think the jazzy music really makes the ambience really nice too. It's very nice. It feels. This is a great game to just drink coffee to or just like chill out to. But we still don't know what the relationship is this year. Roottrees Motors. Oh, wait, what, really? The motors in the Butler County Times. Really? The motor? Why the motors? Alright, I'll do that. There's an ad for Roottrees Motors in the paper. These Roottrees Motors used to be called Wilkins Motors. An ad for Roottrees Motors that's run every week's Butler County Times for many years, but recently it's been changed to include a picture. There are three different unique versions of the ad that have been added to your evidence. Surprised the headphone cable can reach my bed? Oh, nice. Yeah, get those wireless headphones, man. Bluetooth headphones. Wilkins Motors is now Roottrees Motors. It may have a new name. We promise it's still the same family business, but has joined. All that's different is that we've joined a sweeter family. Any noises? Need new oil? Come on down. We'll fix her up. Call the fixers at 555 Fix Her Up right off the I-72. Take exit 23. Okay, 1974, 1977. We joined the Roottrees. So Wilkins Motors. Roottrees Motors ad that ran from 1975. So this is the second ad, 77 to 95. Roottrees Motors are the local family mechanic. Your local family mechanic servicing the entire Pittsburgh area. A Roottrees Motors ad is presently running. First put in 1996. So this is very recent. It says Roottrees Motors has been around for 50 years as a family business. Is a Tesla Roottrees, their newest fixer. Learn all there is to know about the cars from her Roottrees Motors parents. Oh shit! Wait, hold on. A new photo name. Tesla Roottrees, our newest fixer. Learn all there is to know about most from her Roottrees Motors parents. This is kind of important. So now we can go back to the list. But where would I place her? Wilkins, right? Roottrees Motors. I don't know where Wilkins would be. Work with audio a lot. I need the higher quality of cable headphones, but wireless ones are nice. Yeah, wireless ones are nice for just chilling too. You know, just as a relaxing something to have, like we just podcast or music. Sometimes it's more convenient. Like I use wired headphones a lot for my streams, just because of latency. But if I didn't worry about latency, I would just use Bluetooth headphones. Let's see here. We have a hit here. Tessa Roottrees. Okay, can we search for her? Nothing for her in the periodical. Let's go on to Spider Search. Nothing in here. Company leaders. Can we do that? No. Only one man, the 5 pieces photo that you have in place. You can induce his name using family naming convention. Well, that's fair. I do have. Elias Jr. we already replaced, right? Oh yeah, we did. It's over here. 5 pieces. Which is this photo. The Elias Jr. designs. Can we add more photos here? This is correct. He has blonde hair. So I think this is correct. And then that's the case. The photo that we have not placed yet is this one, Elias Jr. Elias Roottrees Jr.'s name is on the website about historical buildings in Butler County. He's listed alongside an old residence that has been preserved called Hunchtop House. The more information on the man in the building would come up empty. There's nothing on it, huh? In Butler County. Well, we can do Elias Roottrees Jr. and then we can search for periodicals. Maybe in the County Times. All detail, future deals of building, yeah, Hunchtop House. Elias Jr. was Elias' oldest son. Oldest son, yeah, that's correct. His Gwendolyn is the first offspring. I guess so. Offspring is a good word. What's a generic word for sibling? Okay, that's for sibling here, right? In this context, first sibling is Gwendolyn. The second is Elias because he's the first actual son. Occupation. If he constructed a house, would he be an architect? Yes, he was. We did it. All right. We got the 5 pieces finally. You've also locked the following entry. Wilson Zach. I was correct. I was correct with these 3. Student in college, and Jem is in K-12. He's in like I guess 12th grade or something. He's a senior. Awesome. Okay. We still don't know his wife's name. Maybe it's mentioned in another article. It's not really necessary, to be honest. If that's the case, then we can deduce that his daughter is only if we just as hold in. Maybe it's Elias here, and Elias is one of them. Is this one, and another Elias here. That's what I think, at least. No, WRTD. Roottrees curse. The wrong rounding conspiracy website with a very small, very red text on black background that says the Roottrees are cursed. It's been very recently updated with the following. Important update with Carl, Brenda, and their girls. That makes 5 new deaths. Not only that, but 3 of the 5 presidents of the Roottrees company have died mysteriously. They say Guy's car was hit by a drunk driver in 1982 when no one was arrested. Then Ernie Madison Benson Jr. stepped down. Was he poisoned? Now this week Carl died in a plane crash. This cannot be a coincidence. I don't think these maybe are not related. There's another entry that claims if you connect the dots in the pattern, 5 pieces of wrapper creates the Mayan ruby skull. A secret message is meant to suddenly scream people away. The post before that has a link to a site that talks about how Earth has 4-corner simultaneous 4-day time cubes. Oh god, not the time cube guy. That's hilarious. Hey Winter, welcome in. Hey, my favorite autumn dragon. Yay, what's up, man? How's it going, Winter? Hope you're doing well. That's hilarious. I love. Have you guys heard of the time cube guy? Dude, if you guys want to find something what's it called? And way back, if you have some time for some crazy ass rabbit hole, look up the Time Cube. You gotta look up Time Cube. It is a really crazy, weird rabbit hole to go down. If you ever wanted to go into it, there's a way back archive of the Time Cube. If you want to scroll down, it's like a really long, rambly conspiracy theory crazy thing with like that talks about like how time has like 4 corners and it makes a cube, and then it gets the weird like things about slavery, and it's just bizarre. And then how like the education system is trying to hide the narrative, and it's crazy. But if you look up there's a few I think Frederick Knudsen is a YouTube channel. He has a very cool down the rabbit hole video about Time Cube. It's really interesting if you wanna look at like a rabbit hole conspiracy type thing. Doing good. Time Cube, yeah. So they reference it here, which is kind of funny. They make a reference to Time Cubes. But yeah, if you ever want to check it out, look up Time Cube YouTube. There's a documentary by called Down the Rabbit Hole, and it talks about it. It's very interesting. I like crazy conspiracy theory nut jobs and not explaining it because it's just fun to watch, like the whole timeline of it. Okay, so an entry for a few months ago claims that the owner of the site received an email from Chris Raff 75 at prodigy.us asking him to take down this site with a fake proof that Ernie Mattis Jr. actually had a heart condition and wasn't poisoned. The owner claims that although the proof was quite credible, he knows the proof was fake because he's an expert at creating fake evidence. First Entry 996 has a blurry picture of the Roottrees Candy Company factory, seemingly taken by the website's author from behind a fence through some trees. It seems that Operation RT29 is real. Witness a helicopter land on February 29, 1996. Website footer says all images and ideas owned by Thomas Overwood. Thomas Overwood seems to have a few different sites about mysterious deaths in Curse. In addition to the Roottrees Curse website, you find one about the truth behind Spirit Cola, which claims the spirit really stands for Satan's plague is returning in 2000. The year 2000, anyone who has drunk Spirit Cola will die. Another website is Stock Markets and the Devil's Numbers, which claims that if you multiply any stock's price by 666, then also multiply the current year by the same stock's price, then add those two numbers together, divide by the entire total by the stock price, and finally subtract the current year, you'll end up with 666. Wait, that's so funny. I love this kind of stuff. It's so funny to me. I love when they have like these crazy conspiracy people that like they do these math calculations. Wait, hold on. Let's walk through this. You multiply a price by 666, okay? And then you multiply the current year by that same stock's price. So you're multiplying by, let's say, 2,000. 666 by 2,000. Then you add those two numbers together and divide the entire total by the stock price. Well, okay, so you do two multiplications of the same values, and then divide the entire total by stock price, and then yeah, divide it. Okay, you're getting rid of the first multiplication, and then subtract the current year. Yeah, they literally just did the math forward and backwards, right? You literally just add two numbers together, so then you divide it by once to to get rid of that first value, the stock price of the first multiplication. And you subtract the current year, of course you're gonna go back to 66. That's what you started with. That's hilarious. Anyway, very good to know. The other, I don't think it's necessary to search it. Operation RT29, let's look at that. By more conspiracy websites, some people out there claim that Roottrees are changing the candy recipe to include more and more chemicals, and that this was done in cooperation with bad actors from the unknown government. They claim that due to a loophole in the calendar, it's possible to get away with nearly any crime on a leap day, so long as it isn't discovered until the day is over. And that every 4 years on a leap year, the Roottrees company hosts a meeting with foreign agents conspire to poison our children. What the fuck? They're proving that Roottrees candies with this polyglycerol. Oh, I love it when they say some chemical name is bad for you. Polystyrene, an ingredient from the candy that wasn't there when it was first released. They claim it was added in an attempt to addict people and eventually induce mind control. The website claims to sell pills to counteract the effect of the children that have already eaten Roottrees candy in the past. Oh yeah, and they sell the pills that are the cure. Doing additional research for a polystyrene, and it seems to be emulsifier in chocolates approved by the FDA and while used across many products. I love that. I love how they're selling the cure to it too. That's great. Actually, I'm searching for this. Okay, it just goes back. Okay, cool. There wasn't anything else. That's funny. I love conspiracy theories. We're gonna search for this guy. Okay, he doesn't have an article. Blurry picture of the Roottrees County Company. Mayan ruby skull. Let's look at this. If there's something on that. You find a few conspiracy theory sites that claim that a Mayan ruby skull is a symbol of death. The alleged proof is a blurry photo of a reddish shape that's supposedly a cave painting from South America. According to legend, discovered beneath the painting were bones from hundreds of different people and animals. One site also mentions that a photographer who took the picture died when their boat capsized after crashing into a skull-shaped rock. Amongst the spinning skull gifts, you find no sources of verifiable details to back up any photos or claims. You the blurry photo looks more like an egg than a skull. I love the spinning gifts. Oh my god, I miss the old website design where you had the spinning gifts just randomly around. I love that. Man, we should bring that back. The spinning blurry pixely gifs. And like tile backgrounds. Tile wallpapers. Well, we need to bring that back too. They say that guy's car. Okay, who's Guy? That'd be a coincidence. Can we search for this? Chris Raff. Ah, found something. By searching email, found a simple page. Oh shit, we got a whole page download. A simple page called The Art of Rafferty, copyright 1997, on a Prodigy that lists the author's email address as Chris Raff at Prodigy the US. Below is a bunch of gifs that say under construction. There are a few art pieces. The first, a painting capturing me and my fiance Lulu. A painting I did for my first year of college that I plan to give to her when we get married in May. Go Tardans. This is an odd collage. It's called Cousins, which seems to be made up of 3 scrambled images. The first, the accompanying artist's statement says, "We had to create a piece of art about our family. I asked as many of our extended family of cousins for their pictures as I could, even some I've never met. Only a few of them got back to me, and my teacher said I wasn't allowed to use pictures of Raina, Riley, or Rose. They're creative and use only my third cousins. This includes Davy, he swims for UConn, Bethany's yearbook picture, she is Davy's younger sister, and Stephanie is only a child. Chris's artwork has been added to your evidence with the cousins photos, with you unscramble before you can use them. We've downloaded a new application, Pixpop, to edit the photo. We have a photo editing application. Oh, that's just funny. Alright, we have to unscramble it. Oh, it's the zoom and... That looks good to me. How do we move? Oh, left, right click. Zoom my mouse really quick. Oh, we just zoom. That's not hard. I thought we had to like move stuff around. Okay, done. Done. If you're trying to scramble photos by zooming like tiles in, I hate to break it to you, but this is not scrambling anything. This is very easy actually. Let's see. That's done. There we go. That's one photo done. Cousin portrait.jpg. Did you to my DI? Oh, weird. I don't know what the text means. This part. There we go. Another one. Oh, what the hell is this? Left and right. This one's a little more annoying. How can I get this photo done? Moves the whole row over. Alright, this one's annoying. I don't like this one. Oh, it loops back too? God damn, it's gonna take me a while. This puzzle is gonna break me. I'm assuming this is on top here. How do I move this down? Okay, we can move this down here. How do I... up here. I have to rotate, so fuck, I have to rotate around. That's correct, right? Looks good to me. Yeah, we did it. We gotta move this guy's left nipple over here. He's missing his nipple. Gotta move it down over here. How the fuck am I gonna move this in though? Just could do that. That's fine. This is significantly harder than the other puzzles. Okay, this one's dark, so let's go to this side. I like how the duck appears. It says, hey, you need help. Well, I can help you. But no, I got this. I don't need your help, duck. Get this down here. If I just put this down, then rotate. Yeah, do that a whole row, and then go here, up. All right, we want one more piece of the photo we need to move. Somehow, put this down here, like that, and then move this all the way down. Got it. All right, finally got it. Now you got all three. This is Chris Rafferty's cousin's art project. It said they include pictures of Davy. He's also you can't things yearbook photos. Davy's your sister, and Stephanie's only child. Perhaps construct using an application on your PC. Art projects. This art piece was found in a portfolio of college student Chris Rafferty. So it served as a self-portrait of me and my fiance. This is Bethany's yearbook picture. Davy's and your sister. And Stephanie was the only child. Okay, but Chris Rafferty, huh? Cousins. Anyone know where Chris Rafferty is? Over here? Yeah, he's here. But this is Chris Rafferty. Occupation. High school, right? My first year of college. They say copyright 1997. He's still in college, but he's a college student. Spouse. His fiance. Well, I guess they got married already. Lulu. Get married in May, so they're already married. Okay, I'm assuming the other one is Lou is Louisa. This is a nickname for her. We're gonna do that for now temporarily. Okay, that's done. Cousins. Has to be on this row in the middle. Only child. Okay, so I have a feeling that these two are the other ones because one of them they have a sister, right? So let's see here. Bethany, Davy's younger sister, and Stephanie's only child. So Davy and Bethany, so they're second or third cousins. So I think that would be here. That's it. Davy's younger sister. Okay, so Davy. He swims for Yukon. Davy. Who's Davy? I locked David the third, the fourth? Maybe the fourth? I don't know what the hell would be Davy. Okay. Is it a male? Yeah, it is a guy. So he would be swims for Yukon. But he's still in college. Okay. And then we're gonna go for Bethany Kellogg. That would make sense. Kellogg, David the fourth, and Bethany. The fourth makes sense because he's the last one. Also, which Bethany's yearbook picture is David's younger sister. Yearbook picture. This isn't past, so she's probably already in college too. Yeah, right? Maybe. Maybe I messed it up. Maybe she's still in high school? She's still in high school. Got it. All right. Did 3 more, guys. 24 out of 50. Well, we're halfway there, basically. Actually, no, we're more than that. We're 20. We're past the halfway. We're 27 out of 50. Nice. All right. Booyah. Okay, so we got this one. Now we know the other cousin. She's only child. So it will be either this one or this one. I'm going to put her down for now. Stephanie. She's also in college. Here. She's either here or here. Only child doesn't really narrow it down for us. She would be in the same generation. We'll keep her there for now and move her if we need to. Okay. Oh, I surprisingly gave a lot of information. I'm still concerned about this. I don't know why I'm not getting it. Is there any foresight? Roottree. These two will be Roottrees. Elias. Margolite. Roottree Gwen. Making a lot of progress here. Also a musician. all-female punk band operating out of New York City. Posting an online review on earlier this year. Apparently, they were opening act for the band. Reviewer can actually see. Yeah, I see. So we saw this last time. Beef Baby. We're looking at that. Song by Lucy's can't find anything anywhere, but a name like that's hard to speak on subject matter, isn't it? Euphemism about a newborn cow? Yeah. Alright, so they're keyed to by their identities. Alright, Ducky, help me. Visiting the diary provides enough information to place another relative. You're visiting the diary. Which diary? There's multiple diaries. This diary? Oh, the visiting diary. It's actually the diary. My brother, my uncle, or my cousin. Oh shit, she just says it in order. My brother, my uncle, or my cousin. Uncle Junior, Miracles, Ellie, or Ellie C. Okay, so Ellie C would be in his cousin of... This is by Laura, right? Jeez, Lauren would be somewhere here. I mean, the photo would be here. Maybe it's him? Center of a lot of controversy outline everything in the diary. Oh, Sam. Okay. She's in the same Samantha Roottrees. She's a cousin of Laura. Elias Jr. and Patricia Christensen. Okay. She's here. Oh, this is Elias Jr. Patricia. It's not Elias C. This is Samantha Roottrees. Her. And she is... What does she do? Rights to run the farm. Okay. Ernie. Ernie Jr.? So she's on, in the farm. She's inherited it, right? So she's gonna be like running it. What would that put her at? Interior design, no, actor, advertising. That's CEO. Director? Farmer? Yes, farmer. Most cousins in one of our diary entries. Madison Gwyneth is here. So it should be here in this photo. November. Bonnie, next side, President Guy Hudson. A lot of photos in here. What did I take a picture of them? Eli M. Miracle Jr. Gwyneth M. Windlin. Jim Roottrees. We're gonna add in some bonus photos. I think it's the same guy. I can't tell. Could be. I'm gonna put some optional photos just in case, but it's not really necessary. Just curious if it's the correct ones. A lot of photos here. Oh, Samantha's here too. Oh, not Stephanie. Stephanie. I thought Stephanie was here. Carolyn Ward. Her? I think it's her. Looks very similar. Clark Rafferty. Would we in here? I don't look in here. Oh, he is Clark. Clark Carl Elliott. What would he be? He lost his hair. This guy, I think he has to say, at least this guy. Mustache, he lost his mustache and his hair. Damn, fortunate. Must suck. Maybe this guy. Could be this guy or this guy. Carl Retreat. I'm just placing random photos now. I don't know. Who knows? I'll get the bonus photos. Maybe it's gonna influence something. Lauren talks about one of her close cousins in one diary entries. Laura's gonna remember it again. Life Between Wars Dynasty is a lot of information on children, the oldest 5-piece. Life Between Wars Diary. Dynasty. Okay, and we can find a wall. Constance told me everyone got heated. Brando was furious and his sons would take over as president. But that's what he gets for holding on to it so long. Architects, preachers, lawyers. We have time for candy. Yeah, we know this already. Architects. Who's an architect here? Oh yeah, he's a... argue at length that a family should stay with our branch of the family. I'm not sure if Clancy wanted it. Okay. Firstborn son of the firstborn 5-piece. Oh shit! No, never mind. Firstborn son. Well, actually, no. It could be a daughter here. Yeah. Oh, there we go. I asked Clancy if it ever came with a woman to take over. After all, Angie's older than Zach. Just laugh. Okay, so. Morden Angelica. That would be her. Yeah. I don't know what she looks like though. Be her? She's not president. Morden Angelica. Nothing. Aunt Margot. Age between her and her 2 siblings. What's the firstborn 5-piece? Angie's older, and she's the next oldest. We don't know what she did. Not placed yet. Tritessa, no. Penelope Wilkins, Catherine. Someone older. She has no photo. Sam, the Elias Jr. and Patricia Christensen. So, Sam. Where's Sam? Hey, Raphael, come in. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. She's not a farmer, right? She's not president either. She owns the farm. So I thought farmer would be not housewife. Farmer is the better title. But yeah, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Morden Angelica is not president. She is. I have no information on her. Angie's older than her brother. Photo of the next generation. There's only one woman who isn't Sam or Lauren. Isn't Sam or Lauren? Sam, right? I'm assuming. Lauren. That's Lauren. Can we put a photo of her here to get rid of it? This has to be her. Oh, we did it. She's not a housewife. Close cousins. Okay. We'll look more in the diary entries. Sam. Okay, so maybe here. Sam and a obscure relative will be included in family gatherings. Gwyneth. We have Gwyneth here. Find, oh, Gwyneth is the first one. My son made this in relatives I never met. Granny has sisters, but Granddad had a brother or two. They trim the branches from the family trees, so why is Sam special? Okay. All next gens. Main exec office. In Paris, but the rest of us leave Uncle's boys, but each well in mystery. I didn't recognize Sam at Uncle Junior's wedding at the Pasty last year. At Uncle Junior. Patsy. Where's Sam welcome on farmhands? EC. Elias C. and John. Eli, Marcos and my brothers. Eli. Okay. Sam games from old tools to tell him how to make the bike engine faster. Okay, so treat Elias M. I have no idea who it could be. Eli M is here. I guess he's a preacher too. The children, the oldest 5 piece. I looked at that. Nutrient name. I thought I placed them. and more than be a second present. Yes, and we know this. And she's older than Zach. So he'll be here. I was gonna come about Zach's weight and poor taste. Oh shit, wrong person. Oh fuck, I thought it was this guy. I was like convinced it was this guy right here with the glasses. Let's read this again. I wanted Ellie to sit all the way to the left, but I was alpha with my brothers. That's why I thought it wasn't him, because I was like, oh, she wanted to be here, but it wasn't. Four of us stand together. So Eli's here, I think. Oh, it looks like he sampled a product. I get it. That's why they made the dig at him at his weight. Shit. Okay. Nice. She was a housewife. I just made a guess because I wasn't sure. Fairness. Nice. Booyah. Did I get any of the phones wrong? Okay, this is definitely not him. Maybe it's him. Morden Winolin. So it has to be Kellogg, and the name came from somewhere, right? So David Third. I think it would make sense if Kellogg came from outside the family here. Because the third, right? It would not make sense if it came, there's no lineage from David, the second and first, so I'm assuming it's a woman, a man, Kellogg David third, and they had children. Then she would be a Roottrie. Or no, she would be Morden at least. No, wait. Ad starting soon, guys. Enough to fill in James Roottrees and Michelle. Really? James Roottrees. I don't know. His son's name is Wolf Roottree. Yes, I know this. There's a student. But I put student there. Oh, youngest shop. Fuck, I got the order wrong. That's why. I thought. Oh, okay. Oh, swap them. I had the right idea. I had the order wrong. Okay, music. Where is he? Before I fill that in, I want to make sure I don't accidentally get. It's actually fine. We'll do it. Put in K12. Okay, never mind. I didn't get it. Alright, so we have 2 here. Catrell Stephanie. So she has to be. She's not. K12? Nah, she's graduate. Who should she be? Catrell Stephanie. Oh, it's 2 L's. Oh, nothing. Lauren mentions it's other son. Eli, Miracle's youngest, not my brother. Mini bike. Maybe he's a mechanic. After that. She likes to have his right names. Okay, I don't have the. Lauren mentioned that it was only one of the Eli's. It's not Eli Senior, Eli Junior, Eli C. Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to find. What is this? Occupation. Oh, of the free spirits. Anything in this photo? Oh shit, he's a mechanic. Oh yeah, there he is. I didn't even see Eli. Dude, the Eli font is so tiny here. How would I see that? It's so small. Did you see? I can't see the pointer, but you zoom in like on that blue shirt on the second to the left. He has a name tag on him. Ah, okay. So I had that. I had the wrong person. I thought it was the other guy. Nice. Awesome. Now we have another visit.
On the phone, I said I owed you an explanation. But I can't reveal everything. Not
The
yet.
heck? You said you're gonna explain stuff to us.
I'm sure this all seems like deception for deception's sake. So I'll try to explain why. It's true, I'm working with lawyers. But not the candy company lawyers. My publisher's lawyers.
Huh.
I'm on the verge of releasing a book, and it's not kind to the Roottrees. Especially Elias and the 5 Pieces. The truth often isn't. But with the plane crash, the publisher is rightfully worried it'll look like I'm making things up to exploit a tragedy. So they're doing their due diligence. That's why you're here. To be sure there's enough evidence for an expert to unearth the whole story. If I tell you the whole story now, we can't prove that. I hope you understand. That said, I can say that the work you're doing is very personal to me. To my story, one spot on the tree is more important than the rest. You've likely noticed it. It's locked for now. I'll return one final time, after you fill it in. Also, there are fewer Roottrees left. In a sense, that makes it easier.
It makes it
Use
hard for me.
process of elimination. It's also harder to verify when
Yeah.
you're right. You'll need 4 blood relatives before they lock from here on out.
Fuck.
I don't have any more evidence for you, but trust your intuition. If something has a high number, it's not a mistake. You're getting closer and closer to the truth. I look forward to seeing you soon.
Alright, now we're in the end game of it. Let's see. Next time we return, I give you a partial explanation that should help verify a personal account of the family's history. All that's left to do is finish the family tree and find what's in the locked space. They said it was personal to them. Was it them? Tree Elias M. It would make sense if she is the daughter of. Where's the Roottrees Motors? Where's up here in 1996? Tessa Roottree from her Roottrees Motors parents. Mechanic. I feel like that's correct. Spouse. Wilkins Catherine makes sense because it was during Wilkins Motors. I feel like that makes sense here. Yeah, we did the right side. I don't know who Miracle Roottree's spouse is. Henceforth was one of the brothers' occupation in the diary. Brothers' occupations. 19. Clark. Miss Clark? That's because Pop Ward's classes in the academy. Clark and I are carrying his name. Her brother, but one of the brothers. Danielle isn't much older. It would make sense if they had. It would make sense if his son was a musician. So I think this is Clark. Clark. Roottrees. I guess Clancy Jr., right? One of her brothers is following in her father's footsteps. Oh shit. not using the notes that much, to be honest. Clark and I are carrying on his name. Edward is a lawyer. Edward. Nancy Jr. I must be the youngest. Oh shit, okay. I don't know anything about Roottrees, Edward. Generation adult member. There's a rest. Next generation. Oh, him. Good, I got it. It sucks they have to use the hints so much, but I'm getting really confused now. Retreat Tessa. Lawyer. Gotta figure it out. Roottrees, Clancy Jr., musician. I'm assuming he's a musician, right? One of these names. The diaries use so much. His father and Grandma Gwynn's father were named Edward and Clancy. Clancy Jr. Makes sense. It's this guy right here. They're visiting Diary Clark. Jacob, okay. At least he's going to help more. You can say with Clancy Edward. Jim's father. Oh, yeah, we don't have it here. Clark, right? Not this one, it's the other one. Alright, let's see. At least he's to help. Nancy or Edward. Clark and Jim. We're kind of getting down to the wire here. Oh. Make sure she forget which one is LEC. Four of us stand together. Okay. That has to be this guy right here. I'm closely related to him. Mention of Ellie's occupation in a periodical article about someone closely related to him. Eli's oldest son. Edward Roottrees. Is that Roottrees? Clancy Jr. Roottrees? Dog is. Read the modern music monthly map of Roottrees. Really? That one? There's so many periodicals. I had no idea. Jim Roottrees. Oh, I guess he went to advertising. Okay, that was good. That's correct. There's not that many Roottrees left. I think we're getting pretty well into it. Yeah, I don't know how much more we have. We have to do a bunch more. I'm gonna try to get one more hit here. Dude, I hate using the thing, but I'm just very confused as to what else I can be doing. Let's check the evidence here, the numbers. This journal has so many entries. Danielle isn't much older. Ark's getting married. Danielle. Oh wait, no, it's Danielle's here. Arnold has one remaining brother. No No, but I did all of them. Elias C. Clancy Jr. Is that not it? Clancy Jr. is the firstborn son, yes. You know this. There's Carl, but that's because Pop forced Clancy to send them to the academy. Clancy. Your name. Actually, one was the first one that volunteered. She refers to him just as Great Clancy. Okay, Clancy Jr.'s occupation in a periodical article was someone related to him. There's so many periodicals, man. I wish I had a list of all the periodicals. Elias Jr. Clancy Jr. Beam Blast. Really? There's just so many periodicals. It's hard to find the exact periodical I need. Grandpa's college professor who taught lectures about history. Oh, shit. Professor. Oh, that's where it came into play. Okay. And then we can look at the names here. Let's check the photo again. Has to be this guy. We got it, finally. The random periodicals make it very difficult to find exactly which one is referenced here. Okay, cool. Wilkins Catherine. Got that done. This is wrong, though. She's here. Pretty sure. I did put this photo before, right? Maybe it's this photo. Alright, we did 37. I think I'm going to call it here, guys. We did 37 today, which is amazing, actually. We went from like 12, I think, to 37. We made a lot of progress. I did have to use the rubber ducky a lot this stream, but like, it's getting really difficult, and I'm starting not to find some of the clues, but hey, you know, we're still making some decent progress and filling the blanks. The clues don't really hold your hand that much until you go to the last one. So as long as we don't go to the last one too much, I think it's fine. But yeah, thank you all for joining me today. I really enjoyed this game. It's very chill. I like the vibes. Music is really nice and jazzy. And yeah, it's a great little investigative game if you have a cup of coffee or tea and want to sit down and piece together a puzzle. I think it's a really nice puzzle game. If you guys stick around for the raid, I'll really appreciate it. I'm going to figure out who's streaming and we're going to go and raid them. Actually, you know what? Speaking of the owl, is the owl still streaming? Cool. Yes, the owl's still streaming. We're gonna raid Otis, sneaky owl VTuber that we talked to earlier in the stream. So yeah, we're gonna go raid him. He's playing Final Fantasy 14, and yeah, I'm gonna go set up the raid. Take care, guys. Hope you guys have a good one. If you guys are not a sub, you guys use the radio message. If you guys are a sub, you guys use the second radio message. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I'm gonna make a custom radio message. Here. Let me make a custom one. One second. There you go. You can use this for a message. If you guys are a sub, I would appreciate it. I'm gonna copy and paste that. So I'm gonna copy this message. Hope you guys have a good run. Have a good rest of your night, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna stream on Sunday night with more Metaphor with Fantasio. Bye everybody. Have a good night. Bye. This gameplay minimum scene thing is not working. Let me check my. I gotta figure my stream deck. Well, bye guys. I think it's just broken. Wait, hold on, I can fix this. Gameplay. Oh wait, ending.